Taiwan is great for business. Taiwan as a cross-border launchpad was the topic of an online discussion when East meets West, hosted by Techstars. Young entrepreneurs shared their experience of why they chose Taiwan as their base for doing business.
And I started a company, I think this is 5 years ago now. And we started with a bunch of guys that just building software. At the time, we were looking to have some type of hardware platform that can carry the software because we believe a lot of the AI will eventually move from the cloud. Because at the time, we're just building on the cloud. We believe that it's going to eventually start moving onto the edge, being running on the hardware. So we try to build a hardware platform that has you call it neural network chip or AI chip that can run our software. And we were having trouble with manufacturing overseas when we were in San Francisco. So it's become very difficult when trying to deal with Asia companies. And we trial run a couple of projects and they both failed. And then we got connected to the startup ecosystem in Taiwan. And we felt this is a great hub if for us to get our hardware out the door. So we made a quick decision to move our team, about 5 people here and come here in Taipei, and we since stayed.
Sean Guan is founder and CEO of Umbro CV. He relocated his company from Silicon Valley in the US to Taipei.
The company now has about 70 employees. So we grew a lot here, but we also now have established a base in the US. So we have a US branch, not a branch, a subsidiary, but also a one in UK. So we do most of our business still globally because that's where we start in day one. And we start, I'll say, kind of talk to customers, get a feel of the market, targeting global market on day one. But our operation is mainly in Taiwan.
Ed Mao has worked in research and development in Asia for several years. He is currently the head of Scalable Labs, a San Francisco-based company. He says it was the many benefits that Taiwan has to offer that helped in making the decision to set up an office in Taipei.
A few years back, the founder who I knew in San Francisco as friends started asking me, knew that I had prior experience working in China, running a company in China, hiring engineering in China. And initially he was asking me what that would look like if we came to Asia, open up an R&D lab and try to hire developers. And I had been in China, yes, Beijing, Shanghai, but I'd also checked out Taipei, and I thought, actually Taipei offered a way better situation for an American company. You're outside the firewall, there's good rule of law, there's lots of protections here. So, and generally speaking, the English level is higher in Taiwan. So decided to make that kind of bold move, came out here last year and been running Scalable Labs out here ever since.
What are the challenges facing companies when cross-border trading from Taiwan?
Obviously, if you're going to be a US-based company and you're going to have a large office presence in Taiwan, it's the same as really anywhere in Asia, you have to deal with the time difference. And when you're dealing with the time difference, there's a number of ways that you can go about it. But for me and our company, very early, I made sure that our Taiwan team could operate relatively autonomously. We had to be able to make decisions really quickly, especially since we're working on new products. All the business units are startups in and of themselves. So that was kind of the first buy-in that I needed to get from the US company to make sure that we would be successful here. There are a lot of kind of rules and regulations. There's a lot of paperwork. That process can be daunting when it's your first time doing it. Fortunately, there are resources like Techstars and others here in Taiwan that will kind of.
Xijin Chung is a Taipei-based venture partner with Hustle Fund.
If you know, Peak Lodge, that the founders are from 4 different countries, but they met in Taiwan and then decide to set up the whole team in Taiwan. And then they found Taiwan's they like Taiwan for several reasons. The software talents here, also the very affordable healthcare. The environment in Taiwan is very on the street. You don't need to worry if your startup employees work very late at night, but you worry about their safety going back home. So several reasons they decide to build the teams here, and then I would say within those reasons, I would say there are some advantage for the company to set up a team in Taiwan and then face the global market.
These entrepreneurs also praised Taiwan for its response to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Many startups are also benefit from how the government cope with the condition well. So I would say we can take examples in the future to help other startups and companies outside Taiwan to let them know how to get back to the normal life.
You can watch the complete Techstars online discussion on the Techstars Taiwan Facebook page.